Good morning. It is Friday, May 26, 2023. It is about 75 degrees in my locale. That's why you don't hear the air conditioner going off, because once I get about 75, 74, right around there, what happens... Oh, a little crooked there. What happens is... A little more crooked there. Come on, fix it up. The split differential goes on, so what happens is the fan will run, but the compressor won't kick on because it's not hot enough for it to kick on. So you have to turn it off, and you just have to wait a little bit for the temperature to come up. Even if you turn it down, sometimes it doesn't because you're still in that differential. Very big thunderstorm last night, starting at about 3:30-ish, right around 2:30, 3:30-ish. Really soaked everything here, which means that it's going to be buggy on the way to work. However, it also means my plants got water, so that's a good thing. And it was raining up until about 5:30 this morning. So, let's go with our daily Zen poem. Oh, by the way, you like the lighting? I think I figured it out. It's not perfect, but it's better. Be the master wherever you are, and then wherever you stand is reality. And situations that come up cannot move you. That's Lin Chi. He died in 867. I agree with that statement. If you're the boss and you are calm wherever you go, then no matter what they throw at you, the answer is you are very stoic. Stoicism being a very powerful tool in these trying times. And you are very, and this is my favorite, equanimous. You don't react. You don't scream. You don't fight. You don't have a tantrum. Something these children can't do anymore, and they're 30. You just go, nope, we're not doing that today. If you'd like to have that done, you're more than welcome to do it yourself, or you can find someone else who will do it. However, I'm not going to do it, and here are the reasons why. If this is a problem, we can go into an office and have a chat or a conversation, but the answer is we're not doing that today. You don't have to raise your voice. You, listening to that again, you have all the power in the world when you don't yell. Now, there are going to be times you got to raise your voice, but before you go back to sleep, no, don't go back. Oh, Bally, I loved it, Bally. Before you go back to sleep, your obligatory queso view of the morning. Bring him back. Close up. Bring him back. Got anything to say, buddy? Oh, I heard your belly. You want more chicken? Or you want chicken or you want beef? Beef. That was easy. And again, very good boy with Kaya no longer here. Was a very good boy with Kaya here. Come here. Come on, suck on it. There he goes. Come on, right there. Let's get to our daily rune pull. Watching the sun come up, I'm looking at a lot of water on the ground. That's going to be buggy out there. Might need that mosquito net over my head. I'm not even going to read the book. That's the rune of constraint. Okay. We've already discussed this a number of times. For those of you who are new, that is a rune called Nafis, and it is the rune of constraint. And what it says is that as situations constrain you, you have to become more adaptable in order to work through those. Use that constraint as a teaching tool, as a method to move forward in order to expand and to grow. Okay, that's an important thing. I'm going to see some constraint today. I was asked by, I'll give you an example. I was asked by one of our captains last night. She said, can you come in a half an hour early and help me put gas in the boat? There were 2 boats in the way and I couldn't get there. I went, absolutely. My overtime's approved, or I leave a half an hour early. Right? No answer. And she said, well, the boss said it's okay. And I went, then I will be happy to see you at 8 o'clock, and I will take it up with the boss. And that is, I am here. It is 8 o'clock. I was asked to be here by Miss Ann. She needs me to stay Today in the morning to gas the boat, and then in the evening to do that. My overtime is approved, right? If he says no, I'm going to say, well, I guess Anne's going to have to gas the boat on her own, and I will swipe in at 8:30. I have no problem getting a cup of coffee and doing some reading. Thank you. That's all there is to it. You don't have to yell and scream. That constraint is how you move around it. Because that's going to tell them, oh my, he's driven he's drawn a boundary now. And the boundary is you yell, you get upset if I come in early, you get upset if I stay late, you don't pay me in either event, or you pay me less, and then the boss gets in trouble and then I get in trouble. Well, then let's not get in trouble. I just don't work until it's time for me to work. That's all. Let's keep him out of hot water. Let's keep me nice and calm. So try the idea of today of constraint in your life. When you hit something that's constraining you, instead of getting angry, step back and go, what is this going to teach me? What is the appropriate way to move through that constraint for you in order for you to maintain your peace, your calm, your sanity, your intelligence, your whatever? I can tell you one of the things, sometimes it's you got to put up with it, and sometimes the answer is you don't have to put up with it. Your situation, you make your independent choices. Your mileage may vary. Please check your owner's manual for more information. Reading a little book today. When the three armies are already confused and doubtful, the danger of the feudal lords taking advantage of the situation arises. This is referred to as a disordered army drawing on to another victory. That's a very important point, given the state of the insanity in the world today. Division. Dividing people. Dividing people by ideas. Dividing people by traits that they cannot control. Dividing people by their gender. But dividing people by anything, in order to make them fight each other or be angry at each other, and not be angry at the thing they should be angry at. What's in the office? What's ahead of us? Who's up in charge here? You know, I remember my mom used to, she would have a problem. She would walk into a store very politely, and she would say, good morning or good afternoon. My name is, she'd start with her name, and then she would say, May I ask who's in charge here? You get a name, and she go, excellent, thank you. May I speak to them, please? Now, she didn't scream, I gotta talk to your manager. She went and she had a calm, rational discussion with people, and if she did not get what she wants, she would draw a very solid boundary and go, I understand you are incapable of doing this. I understand that you are powerless to do this, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my purchases and my attention. I'm going to put them elsewhere. At such point in time that you have that power, or you can perform these actions to my dollar, then please let me know, and I will reconsider my notion. Thank you very much. And you turn out, walk away. Don't be divided. Find the things that connect people. Find the things that work with you. Be the master wherever you are. Understand how constraint is actually a tool to getting you to advance and to grow. And understand that when you are divided, you don't grow. Because that constraint is putting you against somebody else that really shouldn't be against. Not to say there aren't plenty of people out there you should not truck with, okay? There are signs and there are telltale signs. There are traits. There is purple hair. There is screaming at the top of their lungs. There are people with tattoos all over their body. There are people with piercings all over their head. They're looking for attention. They're not looking for connection. So, you know, those are the types of things you want to avoid. Watch for dangerous traits. Watch for dangerous behaviors. Watch for dangerous anything else, because those are the ones you want to keep divided. You want to keep them out of your way. But the average guy in front of you in the grocery store, he's just trying to buy a stick of gum. No reason to get angry at him. Last time I went to the store and somebody started yelling and screaming, I did the really easiest thing. I turned around and I looked at the lady and I said, look, this is what happens in a third world country. You stand in line, you wait too long, and it costs too much. Rather than scream and yell and make yourself a nuisance, the rest of us are just going to stand in line quietly because we have to be here for this moment in time. If you don't like this situation, ask yourself the choices you made to be in this situation, because we created this third world country either through action or by inaction. But here we are now. So why yell? Let's all just get on with our experience, get out of here, and go on with our lives. We don't have to make a lot of noise. Be the master wherever you are. And do you know what she did? She shut up. I want you to have that calm today. I want you to have that skill set today. I want you to apply it today somewhere in your life. Be the master wherever you are. But I've got to think about getting a shower, feeding him because I'm going to work early, and then we're going to see what happens next. Don't know. What's my schedule next week? Don't know. Remember, they've promoted the least of us for the rest of us, so I don't know if she's going to do a schedule today or if she's going to rock on her big toe. There's no way to tell. This is what happens when you take the least of the people and you move them to take care of the rest of the people. So if it becomes a disordered mess, guess what? It's her plate of scrambled eggs, not mine. I already ate breakfast before she woke up. Take care of you. Remember? Wait, forgot our sign-off. We got our sign-off now. If you don't take care of you, nobody does. Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Okay. What was the third one? Come on. Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? And, right? That's it. Values, something to offer, and what are they doing? Right. So you think about those things. I'm going to have to write that down so I can plug it into the video every single time. Okay? So, you do those things. I am going to go do my thing, get a shower. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.